Apparently he didn't keep it on his person at all times. Kind of chemist's tome. Yeah, this is the Big Book of Explosives, 1923 edition. Chapter 1.3, Black Match Fuse. The Black Match Fuse is one of the oldest, simplest, and most reliable fuses in modern pyrotechnics. It is easy to create, essentially consisting of just string and gunpowder, but be warned, the chemicals concerned will stain clothing, and as always, due concern is advised. Materials required: string, cotton string, black gunpowder, backstrin. Oh, I have the backstrin. String should be coated with a thin layer of backstrin, which acts as an adhesive. String is then carefully rolled in the gunpowder and left to dry at least a couple of minutes before use. Chapter 2.1, Dynamite. Invented by Alfred Nobel in 1866. Nobel Prize. Same guy. Dynamite is commonly used in construction, mining, and demolition. It is proved far safer to handle than alternatives such as pure nitroglycerin, provided that is, it has been properly stored. Over time, the explosive component of dynamite supposedly made safe by presence of the diatomaceous earth. Diatomaceous? How do you say that word? Anyone? Has a tendency to weep, making an old box of explosive liable to detonate on contact. Yeah, I watch shows like Hell on Wheels. They were using dynamite to make a tunnel through like a big mountain, and that was a thing. One part the earth, 3 parts nitroglycerin, small amount of sodium carbonate, text unreadable, and then simply form into short sticks and wrap in paper. Mix it up, basically. Mix it up, and then try nitrotoluene TNT. Was first discovered in 1863 by German chemist Joseph Wilbrand, but it took some years before it yielded its true potential. This was because of the difficulty making it explode and the lesser detonation in comparison to dynamite. The main advantage was discovered by the German Navy, who employed TNT's relative explosive stability in order to cause massive damage to British warships. The torpedoes could be detonated inside a ship's armor rather than exploding on contact. Armstrong's mixture. Armstrong's mixture is included in this book as more of a point of interest than as a valuable chemical mix. The formula exists as somewhat of a legend in modern pyrotechnics, referenced by those knowledgeable enough to stay away from it as death mix. Great. Its potential volatility make it unsuitable for almost all potential applications. Materials required: red phosphorus and barium. Mixture can be carefully and slowly mixed to minimize risk to the chemist. Sulfur can substitute for some or all of the barium to slightly decrease sensitivity. Good to know. I just need string and gunpowder. Typewriter dates back even further than the war. Made in Germany, 1923. Apparently I can move it around. I'm actually, you know what, I'm actually curious. Hold on. Controls. There's a middle mouse. I wonder if that's it. Nope. I don't know what middle mouse is doing. Nothing that I can see. Picture of a British platoon. It must date back to World War II. I suppose this mine was converted into some kind of bunker. Alright, well. It's this thing. It's an old artifact. Ah. A man. An old man clutching something unseen. He is strange, and yet he is no stranger. Never seen before. Still I know this man before me is Howard. I call him Father. The hell? What the hell just happened? Don't know if that was such a good idea. Alright, so this is kind of like, I may never get used to that. This is the... sorry. Same things that they used in Amnesia. Alright, I guess we're gonna go out. Do I need to save the game? No, I don't think I do. Back to darkness. We probably want to go to... I don't know if this is the best place to hide, but this is where I'm gonna hide. I mean, it was a wolf. Jesus, I've never been this scared in my life. I can feel my heart racing. If anything gets within more than a few feet of my hiding spot, I better not stare it out. Anything within my field of vision might panic me, and then I'm a goner. Good to know, Phillip. I don't hear it anymore. I do need to go this way, though. Maybe not that way. I think this is the storeroom up here. Shit, it's like coming towards me, kind of. Let's go ahead and go in here if we can. Shit. Obviously not. Locked door in the middle of the mine. Ah! There we go. Alright, it's deep in the mine. Storage room is this way. Nope. We're gonna go this way. We'll check behind there for loot when we come back. I don't really feel like stopping right now. Jesus Christ. Let's... yeah. Right. Reams of wiring. I'm definitely hearing things. Box with rusty nails. I don't take any of this stuff. Old paint cans. A lighter! It's empty, though. Oh, okay, this... a crude representation of a scorched, writhing spider. This plus fuel equals happy times. Spiders equals unhappy times. So this plus... this minus this equals... out? Escape? Kind of gas. Gas gun equals dead. Might be steam. Trap door, but I can't see where it would be. Yeah, I'm not sure where that would be. Don't think that I don't hear that horrible noise that's going on. There's someone over there. Rocks. I don't see anything else on the walls. I know you guys can probably barely see it, but trust me. There's nothing on the walls. A cage thing? Some cement, I assume? Oh yeah, I forgot about the glow stick. How long do the glow sticks take? Well, here's some batteries anyway. Here's some painkillers. I can also just do this. which makes things a bit lighter. The glow stick does not die? Really? Okay. That's good to know. It was different, but the same that time. Like, I had more control. Over what? Alright, well that didn't give me anything new. Oh nice! So this lasts forever? This is really good. Yeah, I'm willing to bet that it's Howard and Phillip Lovecraft. HP Lovecraft. That would make a lot of sense. I don't really want to go into that room. Let's go in this room. Nah, shit. Okay, well. Locked from the other side. That does mean that there's someone still inside. I can hear chattering. Thank God. Maybe I can get some answers. Hello? Hello? To-do list. Locked door with odd noises coming from behind it in the storage. That is true, and I don't seem to have any way to... Yeah, I don't have any fuel or anything. I think I might be done in here. Alright, well, I got stuff, I guess. Nothing else in here. Unless there's a trapped door. This is it. It's this. Ah, yeah. Can we... there we go. God. You'll have to speak up a little bit. I can't make out what you're saying. I'm sorry. Oh, you can't open these. Yeah, so that guy is like right under here. Over here. I'm under the guy. Alright, well let's go this way, I guess. Spiders in small places. Don't know if I can go through with this. I think I can hear the pitter-patter of tiny feet. Yeah. I don't know if there's spiders who live in like super cold places like this. I don't know if that's a thing. Is that a big spider? See, yeah, spider crabs aren't that fast though. Is the thing. Maybe I want to take this? Maybe we should take this. Ah, there's the steam. It's over here. That's a dead dog. Stay there for a second. Horrible sight. Luckily it's mummified or else the smell would have been awful. I'll continue to take this ladder. I feel like I want to take this ladder. Ooh, hello. Day 1. I begin this record, still in the hope that the great work we have undertaken here might one day be of scientific value, despite the chaos which has ensued in the 6 hours previous. My aim is to remain secure until what help there may be arrives. and to that end I have barricaded myself into a small workshop area in the abandoned part of the mine. I hope that the meager food rations here will keep me alive, and that those I hide from will not jeopardize that. Perhaps this mine really is cursed. It's almost precisely 30 years since the incident that brought us here, and now 30 years on, fate has struck again. Day 3. I forecasted that today the rescue crews would arrive, but I can only hypothesize that they would be unaware of my location and hence busy themselves evacuating the other survivors. If they have not arrived by tomorrow, I will go out in search of them. Day 6. My first mistake was to make assumptions on the matter of rescue. My second mistake was to make assumptions on the safety of this mine. My third mistake was to act on both those assumptions in going outside my safe haven. My best estimate is that I left the workshop where I was secured about 2 days ago in search of aid, and I found only danger. I approached the old living quarters, but curiously could find no sign of life whatsoever. I returned in what I thought was the direction from which I had come, but soon found myself in an unfamiliar locale. Confused but focused, I attempted to make my way home, but found myself threatened by some species of feral creature which seems to have made this old mine its home. Although the specimen bore significant interest to me, I chose to retreat, only to find myself outmaneuvered and outnumbered by the beasts. I turned and ran, injuring my ankle in the process, which I believe now is most likely a sprain rather than a fracture. For some time I cowered and fled into the dark, but a few hours ago I discovered a door leading to a smaller, disused part of the mine, the key for which I still have in my pocket. Within that area I discovered the storeroom, and I think it should keep me safe for some time. This place is a maze. My lesson learnt: I will not venture out again until I am certain the area is safe. So that guy who I heard in the locked room is this guy, is what I'm getting here. Day 19! I don't know how this guy's notes ended up down here, but rescue seems increasingly unrealistic. Supplies diminishing. Lots of spiders in this place. I do not like spiders. Day 30, friggin' 4. I caught one of the accursed 8-legged beasts nestling in my open mouth when I woke up this morning. In my surprise, I swallowed it. It's not so much the act of swallowing which concerns me, but the genus of arachnid. It would be unlikely that a cave-dwelling spider would be venomous to any significant degree, but the possibility troubles me all the same. Day 35. Any known venom would have affected me by now, and so today is the first minor cause for celebration I have had since the incident. But luckily, by lucky coincidence, this revelation also means I have discovered a virtually inexhaustible supply of nutrition. I intend to venture into the basement beneath the storeroom in the name of science to discover more about this creature's natural habitat. Final entry for this one. Day 50. Jesus Christ. For 4 days now, I've been surviving solely off the quite considerable sustenance provided by the spiders. For some time, I was struggling to gather enough of the crunchy little morsels. However, Lady Luck smiled on me once more when the batteries of my torch died, and I made a second life-saving finding. The creature's natural habitat is the dark. My light now diminished. I need only lie still for a few minutes, and I will have attracted enough of the beasts for a rather hearty meal. Alright, so having my dry, dusty old bags. Having my light out is probably a good thing. I'm going to continue taking this ladder. She could blister flesh and bone in it. I know I've seen it happen. Ow! Anything back there? Doesn't look like it. Oh my god, day 71! My earlier assumptions on the benign nature of my cellmates may have been made in error. After a careful autopsy, I'm concerned that there may be a small volume of natural chemicals stored in the stomach which, if ingested regularly or over a period of time, may become psychotropic or even lethal. My only real chance is to break out of here and raid any stashes of supplies I can find. However, the evidence against such a move is insurmountable. 1, I have no source of light. 2, I swore to myself I wouldn't leave until I heard a human voice outside. 3, spiders are so tasty. Day 100. God. Are we sure that this guy has actually been here for 100 days? I don't know. That's a long ass time. for the marks I've been making on the walls and my scribbled diary entries, which in the dark may amount to an illegible scrawl. Today is the 100th day of my new life. Over the past month, my edible friends have become more and more aggressive and have swelled in number and size. Whether or not this is a result of my plundering their ecosystem, I'm unsure. However, at this rate of growth, they will soon be too large to crawl through the gaps in the walls. For all I know, I could only be seeing the tip of the iceberg. If all fails and I am never recovered, I hope at least that my study of, and indeed involvement with, these fascinating creatures will one day be regarded as an important point of natural history. The greatest names in modern science got there more through fluke than talent, and it appears that this rule has extended itself into my discovery of this delicious new species. I only pray that the second rule deems my breakthrough too insignificant, for all great discoveries tend to consume their inventor. What is this? For the size of the pieces, I would say this looks like eggshells. Oh god, well, we still have our glow sticks, so I guess I am going this way. Okay, then none of that is good. We have this going on. Yeah, I think it's time to, I can dual wield? Oh, shit. I don't know if, like, this is gonna be a thing that I need to continue to do, but... The lighter refill canister. Yay! Let's put our lighter on, like, 2. And let's... Oops. There we go. Thing back here now. Just a box. More bags, a giant cog. Batteries. There we go. Although this glow stick is bright as hell, and I feel like I don't really ever need to use the flashlight. I have a feeling that this might be taken from me at some point, though. I'm taking the ladder. This ladder is my friend now. I'm always going to be taking this ladder. This ladder will go with me everywhere from now on. Ugh. Looks as if this basement caved in some years ago. Something's tunneled through here more recently. Yeah, I probably should have looked at that earlier, but, oh my god. There we go. That, yeah, that guy's dead. That guy dead. Oh, someone actually removed the ladder before. Interesting. Yep, there we go. Okay. I think someone's been dragged through here. Never seen this much blood before. That was my best chance to get some answers. Well, is it still down here? Who indeed?